Well, here we are, back at the tax binder. This is Alicia with the Struggle Budget. And this binder I am winding down because last year when I estimated my taxes for the new year, I knew there were going to be some changes. So my daughter turned 17, and when she turns 17, the child deduction goes down. Anytime during the year, if your kid turns 17 in November, you don't get the full regular child tax deduction. You get a $500 deduction instead of a $2,000 tax credit. So I was trying to estimate based on last year's taxes, and on top of that, so I used last year's taxes for using this year's numbers. There were some other changes on top of that. So we had changed payroll companies in January, and their withholding was different in some way than the prior payroll company. So based on what I was doing with the prior payroll company, it was taking out too much from this payroll company. So I had about 3 or 4 months before it got resolved, so they were taking out too much. So I started saving some money to put aside. I think I've saved enough because the newer estimators for 2024 are out, and I've done some estimating, and it doesn't look like I'm going to owe as much as I thought I was based on last year's deductions. So they've increased I think they've increased the individual withholding amount. I file head of household. I only get $500 deduction for my daughter now, and she's way more expensive than she ever used to be. I take that back. Between like 13 and 17, she went down in cost because I didn't have to do daycare of any kind or after school care of any kind. So that did reduce the cost. If you're still paying childcare, holy cow, I feel bad for you because it is super expensive. But anyway, enough rambling. So I am closing this binder down. I have a few $100s more to play in here. I play $100 every time I play. And I'm just going to try to wind them down, and then I will be done. And then I can put that $100 into either existing sinking funds or into games to supplement sinking funds that way. I am in the process of evaluating my life's choices. Just kidding. Of evaluating my expenses for the next year, how I want to change them. Since I started the envelopes last year in January, everything was at ground zero. So everything was kind of slower to get built up. So now that things have got a little cushion in them, I can potentially move some of the money that I was putting directly into sinking funds into games, but still to put towards a sinking fund when the money is saved. It is, we'll see. I'm a very black and white person when it comes to money. Like, I don't get to be very creative with the money because I'm easily confused. I know that sounds terrible, but I'm easily confused. So I try not to get too creative with my money. Some people are really good at doing all kinds of things and creativeness with their cash, but I like to keep it simple so I don't get myself in trouble. So this is my sarcastic tax binder. I tried to get a lot of the more sarcastic scratchers and games because they're just my sense of humor, really. But taxes was the best place to put them. So I'm going to roll for this one. We're going to get into it. I have $100. Let's see where we get. So if I finish one, I'm not going to replace it in this binder. This one is from Janell Ray Budgets, and it's a nice save 50 plus. There must be something special that you have to do in here. Oh, find the little baby ducks. I say that every time. The baby ducks are $5. So these were nice low numbers. I'm going to probably scratch another one on here. Okay, a whopping $4. That's nice. I just played my Christmas or my holiday binders. I'm going to put a 1 back and take a 5. And those, some of those were whammies. Got a $47 one. I had been lulled into thinking they were all in the $20 range, but nope. So a couple of them were really big, so I didn't get to do as much as I wanted that time. So I didn't get to close out any of my holiday stuff, and it is time to buy. It's time to buy, people. Let's see. This one is obviously for taxes. It's a save 208 plus. I've gotten all the 20s done. I'm going to do a roll and save because the next one here is a ×2. So That's gonna be an 8. So that'll be fine for this one. And if I get to the end and need to come back around, I'll start at the beginning. So I have been playing this other one here. Uh-oh, I got ink on my, it's not gonna come off. I've been playing this one for a while because it's a save $10 at a time, so it's pretty slow. And this is, originally I got it at Artwork by Kevin, and I just found out that he has he changed his website to Saving with Kevin. I have to go write it down because I just found it, that he actually moved, he has a couple. So this one, Artwork by Kevin, he has pins. He does little, you know, the little round pins that you put on your shirt or whatever. So this one was Save 10. And so he does still have some of these budget things. So I'm going to get the right name and I will start sharing that. Wait, I'm a big goober. Put it in the wrong one. Are you surprised by that yet? I'm not. Okay. Oh, this one wasn't too bad the last time. I must have had a lot of money on this one. On the last time I played. Right now I only have $100. So this one says, breaking news, the sky is falling. And it's a roll, so we will see what we get here. 6, of course. And 4, so that's 10. Let's put the 10 in here, and then I have 1 row left, so then I'll be done with this one soon, hopefully. And this one I still have to clean because it got stuck. I think when I'm done recording, I'm just gonna go clean this. This one is great. This one, oh, did I say who this one was by? Sorry. This one was by Chris Gilmore at Table 2. And this one is by Craftco Budgets. I love these little tarot card types, but they do stick. For some reason, they stick to my binder. This is a save 50, so I'm gonna do 1, 2. I'm gonna do one more because that's $1. Okay, so that was 6. Put that in there. Take this, put it in the back. And this one says, swearing always helps. And have you ever stubbed your toe? And you feel like your head is going to explode because you're running through the house and you kick something? And then you're like if you don't let something out, you will explode. I have found to just swear. Just swear. It helps a lot. Boy, Mom loves to save. This one is save 135. So I started this one right before I realized I don't think I'm going to have to do this too much longer. So, oh, and if it's $10, it's going to be a while. I think when I get down to enough of them done, I will come back and move the remaining ones somewhere because I don't like unfinished challenges. I mentioned that in the past, but I don't want to play a binder with maybe only 2 challenges in it, right? So this is the Careers Mashup one. This one's going to take me forever too, so I'm going to have to move it to something. So I will do blue on the top, green on the bottom, and it's a 3 and a 3. That's like the 2nd time I've done that. So we have a police officer. We don't have a combo officer. We do have a police officer. Okay, I'm going to do the 6 here. And I'm going to do the 4 on the bottom, so it's an even 10. And actually, that's the biggest one down here. I like to do the big numbers first and get them out of the way. It usually makes the beginning of the game slower. However, I don't know why I do that. It's got to be some mental trauma from childhood, right? Why do I do that? Get the hard stuff done first. Eat your vegetables so you can eat your dessert. And I have 2 back here. I forgot that I had finished, so I can actually go back to the front. I had forgotten all about that. I already did finish 2, so I have a little, this money goes a little further when I'm trying to finish only 8 instead of 10. So I came back to this one. We'll do 1, it's already scratched a little anyway. Okay, so I'm going to see if I have a 1, and I will take a 5. Put a 1 back, take a 5. Put my Don't Duck With Me back by Janell. I don't know if I said that the first time. And here we have my taxes back again. I'm going to scratch one. These are all 5. These are mysteries, and so are these. So I'm just going to scratch this one over here. So $6. $6. I don't know how much I can put in each of these now that I should have done the math, but I had forgotten that 2 were done already. So it goes a little further. I can put a little bit more in each one. I'm going to do another $10 because I still have a $10 bill left. I'll make myself here a blue poop. And I think if I haven't done it already, when I get to the end of this line, I'm going to take the money out because I need to. Well, no, I don't need to. This is for taxes. It can sit here. I was thinking it was the holiday binder. Silly me, it's not the holiday binder. Did I make a mess with this one too? The next one is, oh yes, the sky is falling. You know, I bet you, well, maybe not. Yeah, I bet you I could finish this one if I really wanted to. Do I really want to? Kind of. I kind of really want to. All right, so we have 4. I'm gonna do one more roll. And 6, of course, big ones. I'll put 10 in here and move this on. It's weird that I have to go through it twice. Well, it looks like I might only get 1.5 times through. I'm just gonna grab one here in the middle. $5. And playing this way, I'm going to end up with a IOU, most likely. All right. Get this one done. This one's just got too many. 1, 2. Well, I did this one last, was it? Or was it 10? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got 7. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I couldn't have planned that. I had no idea what was left for ones. I thought it was more than 7. So I got super duper lucky. And I got 1.5 times through. Well, 2/3 the way through the second time. That's awesome. All right, so that is it for the tax binder. Another one down. I still have one more set of 100 to go through, and payday is today because it's before the holiday. So I'll have another 100 to go through because I'm a little behind, but I will catch up. I am catching up because this is my time off. So thank you if you stuck through it all the way to the end with me. I will see you in the next video.